boy, and so it begins. The PC players of Modern Warfare 1 Remastered have been just looking through the files, poking around, doing what they do, finding some pretty interesting files, like the file with the melee weapon, the shovel. Some other ranged weapons were found in there as well, like the Galil from Black Ops 1 was in there, and a couple other guns from previous Call of Duties, mostly Modern Warfare 3 stuff. Another interesting thing they found, though, was coding similar to Black Ops 3's Black Market Dealer, and the speculation right now is that they either are planning on adding supply drops and weapons and things like that to the game, or that they did think about it at one point and the coding's just left over from when they were testing it out internally. I'm gonna kind of explain why that's bad either way, regardless of what, they change their mind on this, or regardless of, if it's coming. This is not a good thing. First of all, supply drops are already just straight up cancer. They're not a good thing. Having them in the game is not good. Either game, Infinite Warfare as well. Supply drops and, in Black Ops 3 and in, Infinite Warfare are not a very good system, and the fact that Activision's making so much money off it means that we're gonna keep seeing it, and I wish that weren't the case, but man, supply drops are just ridiculous. I could go on for hours about, why I don't like supply drops. I'm not here to talk about that specifically, but just know that they're not a good thing, and know that I do not like them regardless of the game. Even Battlefield and their battle packs and Overwatch and all these other games doing it, I don't like it in any game. Even Gears and Halo, no, I don't like it. Although at least certain games treat it better than others. Some games do treat it cosmetic only, which is nice to see, but still, not a good system to have. Regardless, the code is there in the game, and even if they're not planning on adding it now, because obviously if they're planning on adding it, that's bad, because we're going to get supply drops, which is going to, ruin the fact that this is supposed to be Modern Warfare 1 Remastered, because the original Modern Warfare 1 did not have supply drops in it, which, dear God, no. And especially if they're adding weapons, that's going to change the game balance, that's going to change all sorts of things. These guns not even supposed to be being here, things like that, not a good thing. But if they were thinking about doing that, they have it in the code and they change their mind, that's still a bad thing, because that means they thought about it. They actually considered adding supply drops, new weapons, crap like that to Modern Warfare 1 Remastered, which means when they inevitably make another remastered Call of Duty title, they can justify maybe doing it that time, or maybe changing up some other things. We don't know what they're thinking, which is why that scares me. The fact that they were thinking about putting it in this game at all, that's honestly more scary than if they actually did add supply drops, because who knows what they're going to change next. So I don't know. I really, really hope this is fake and that none of these files are really in the game, because it's going to be a really sad day when we wake up to the news that, hey, they just added supply drops and new guns into Modern Warfare Remastered, and we have to log on and see this game that we love tarnished with all kinds of supply drop crap that's ruining modern Call of Duties and modern gaming in general. Microtransactions are ridiculous. I made a video 3 years ago talking about the microtransactions in Ghosts, and I never thought in a million years that would lead to this. And I apologize deeply, because in that video I take a pretty neutral stance when I should have been adamantly against it. Because what microtransactions have divulged into over the past few years, not just in Call of Duty but in all gaming in general, is nothing short of atrocious. And I wish we would have said something earlier so we could, have stopped it before it got here. But let me know what you guys think. I just wanted to make sure to pass this information along and start this conversation, because I really hope that we speak up, and we know that, Raven listens to us. I know that supply drops and money-making things are not really Raven's control. That's definitely more of an Activision decision than anything, but hey, hopefully if we speak up loud enough, Activision will hear us and they'll make sure not to mess this game up or any future remasters, because I'm still holding out hope for my favorite Call of Duty of all time, Modern Warfare 2, being remastered, and if that game does get remastered, I do not want supply drops in that game. So let me know what you guys think down below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. You guys know what to do, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay classy, guys.